knowledge and air sublimation holds a temptation inside of it to immediately sublimate or immediately rise above the issue. When dealing with a monster, you cannot skip the step of integration. You cannot skip nurturing your own wounds and recognizing your emotions and your needs, even if they are, quote, wrong or shameful. To ignore them, to not feel them, to not recognize or nurture them, this would be to repress them. And this is what creates the monster. C.G. Jung demonstrated that to repress only means the instinct will come out in an unconscious way, in our unconscious actions. It will make a backdoor entrance. Therefore, we must consciously love the animal and the monster inside of us. It is not bad, and we are not bad. This is why I urge you, don't label something as bad. Well, I'm not supposed to feel jealous right now. Well, I'm not supposed to be mad at this. But you are. So let yourself be mad. It doesn't mean that you need to literally get mad at this other person, but let yourself feel that. And after you've nurtured the emotion, then ask why. Where did this come from? Solve the mystery. Pluto, the underworld, is also a place where you try to get to the bottom of things. Narcissus' flower blooms many flowers on a single stem. Here's my own. I think this is speaking to an aspect of what we find in the underworld. We can be both good and bad at once. Actually, good and bad are useless terms. It's more like we are both positive and negative, like a magnet. The moral judgment does not apply. This speaks to looking at an individual and instead of simplifying her or him, realizing that their consciousness is a complex manifestation of an entire archetypal pantheon. One contains both the instincts of Mars and war and Aphrodite's love and harmony. When we go to the underworld, we see the areas which are taboo, which we are ashamed of. And if we want to re-emerge, we must recognize them as our own and even become empowered by them. Individuals are not good or bad, dark or light, feminine or masculine. Instead, they have an amalgamation of all of it inside a single consciousness. Trying to simplify yourself, you cut part of yourself off. When you descend into the underworld, find those hidden, shameful parts of yourself that you classified bad and threw away. Your job is to integrate them. Once you do this, you emerge golden, like Kali, or like Persephone does, as a queen.